I just learned something I did not know, and that is Aimsel Ponti, the music writer for the Portland Press-Herald's favorite song of all time. What do you think it is? Ponder that for a moment as we welcome Aimsel to talk about upcoming concerts. Your favorite song of all time is?
The Storm Center theme song.
I didn't prompt this.
Yeah, I just want to run upstairs, put my Storm Center sweater on.
You came up with this without any...
How is it not everyone's favorite song?
Shameless promotional.
Snow days and shoveling and February, March. Here for it.
This
Best
is the
song
word,
ever.
This is the word from a professional music writer. All right.
Semi-professional.
Let's talk about shows that are coming up in Maine over the next few weeks. You
Yes,
got a bunch of them,
please.
5 to talk about.
Yep.
On Friday, a show that is actually not a live concert, but it's a different twist and something interesting. It's called Best Night Ever, Taylor's Version. It's at the State Theater in Portland.
Yes. So I've been waiting for a long time to find a reason to talk about, to write about. I wrote my whole Press-Herald column about this evening. It's a DJ evening. And so a couple of DJs, it's going to be a whole Taylor Swift dance party. They're going to be playing a bunch of Taylor Swift songs, and I interviewed a couple of Swifties who are super excited. Think of it as like a precursor if you're going to one of her shows in May at Gillette, or even if you're not. I'm going to try to get this. I think
So if you can't
get to this
tickets,
thing.
You can't afford Taylor Swift, this is the next best thing for now.
Right, 25 bucks. And I knew 2 songs, and then she dropped the Folklore album a couple years ago, and now I'm like a complete Swiftie, love her.
All right.
So that's Friday at the State.
Another show Friday, March 3rd at 1 Longfellow Square in Portland. It's called An Evening with Cilla Bonney, Sarah Halley Richardson, and Katie Matzell.
Yes. So Holy Toledo. This is what happens when 3 phenomenally talented local singer-songwriters get together and play a show together. This was supposed to happen a couple months ago. There was an injury. All is well now, knock on wood. And this will be an absolutely scintillating night of music from 3 lovely voices in Maine.
You're gonna make me lonesome where to go. Dragging clouds so high above, I've only known this careless love. It's always hit me from below.
At the State Theater on Friday, March 3rd, talk about a powerhouse trio.
Yeah.
Sean Colvin, Mark Cohn, and Sarah Jarosz.
Yes. Now, I wish I could be at both places at the same time, because I certainly would love to see my friends down at 1 Longfellow, but I've had tickets for a while, and I am so excited. Sean Colvin, I have a giant lyric tattoo on my arm. Sarah Jarosz is phenomenal, but Mark Cohn, I saw him open for Bonnie Raitt years ago. Between the 3 of them, they have like 10 Grammys. They've released, I think, 22 records. And they're all going to be, I just talked to Sarah Jarosz, just interviewed her for the Press-Herald. They're all going to be on stage together doing songs. I cannot even stand how excited, and there are still some tickets left.
And with that format, what's also great is, in addition to the wonderful music, is the conversation. It's just listening to them talk and tell stories.
They've just started doing a David Crosby song. They were 30 seconds into their first rehearsal for this tour, and they got the news that their friend David had passed. So that'll be lovely. So yeah, can't wait.
Here's a show, speaking of David Crosby, one of the great harmony singers of our time. Here's a band that's really made its reputation with its harmonies. It's Darling Side, and it's performing on Wednesday, March 8th at Stone Mountain Arts Center in Brownfield.
Midweek treat, my friend Rob. I mean, these guys, 4-part harmonies, pure gold.
Think of you still sometimes, sure as the oak is bending into the light.
And if you don't even worry about it if you don't know their old music, any of their music. They have some older stuff, some newer stuff. They haven't been around for all that long. They're based out of Boston, and I love these guys. They put on such a wonderful show. And the tickets are $40 bucks, so not too bad for Stone Mountain. And you'll have a lovely dinner, so.
This is a really great lineup, because we're going to end with someone who is dynamite.
Oh.
Grace Potter. She's performing at the Opera House in Waterville on Saturday, March 11th.
Holy Toledo. The first time I saw her live was not all that long ago. All these years later, I've always been a fan of her vocals. Finally saw her at Newport Folk Festival a couple years ago, and then at the State Theater. This is a solo show.
Crying in the midnight rain, waiting on a miracle. I release you.
What a phenomenal vocalist, tremendous guitar player. She plays piano, her stage presence and charisma. I am a huge fan. I'm so excited that she's doing this show. And solo?
Yeah. She's high energy. She's really good.
Yes, and real quick, can I do my lightning round?
Your lightning round.
I mean,
Three
I could have
shows you wanna bring
had
attention to.
I could have had like 3 hours of this of talking about shows. All right, so look these up on your own, people, but trust Aimsel. March 1st, One Longfellow Square, Sunny War. She's from Nashville, great singer-songwriter. Couple days later, March 5th, also One Longfellow, Deb Talon, formerly of the Weepies, phenomenal. And then on the 11th, One Longfellow, Lucy Wainwright Roche. I mean, I can't believe the shows that they're booking. So go pick a show and get out there. Shovel, scrape off your car, be safe, and get out there.
Your advice is superb. Aimsel Ponti from the Portland Press Herald, thank you as always.
Always a pleasure.
That full list of shows is on our website and app. Just go to the 207 section and don't go away. We'll be back with more of 207 in a moment.